All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Solana. Today, December 23rd, is a day a lot of these Solana holders have been waiting for. Over the past 2-3 days, we were facing the $100 resistance. Of course, as mentioned to you guys, it's such a huge psychological price point, but we have seen Solana break above the $100 mark. We officially are in 3 digits for Sol, and it has happened before the end of the year as well as before Christmas. So Christmas came early for the Solana holders. So let's waste no more time and discuss what's happening right now for Sol. If we're looking at the entire market right now, you guys can see we're seeing a fair bit of red across the board. Some coins though are up quite a bit. Sol up 12.7%. I've never heard of this coin, up 24.3%. Mina, Near. You guys get the idea, but we're talking about none other than Sol, up 12.7% on the daily time frame, and on the weekly time frame, Solana is up a staggering 50%. So let's waste no more time and discuss what exactly is next, man. This right here is, a beautiful site, $110 almost. But when was the last time? It honestly doesn't seem real at this point for myself, as well as everyone in the Solana community. When was the last time we saw Solana at $100 plus? It seems like a long time ago, and today is that day. If you were picking up Solana throughout the bear market, when no one even cared about its ecosystem or its DeFi, and you were one of the ones that was paying attention, I'm sure your portfolio right now is looking insanely green. So give yourself a pat on the back. You guys can see the price is currently sitting at 109.09. We're up 12.4% as mentioned in USD comparative. We're also up 12.6% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $46.6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at about 3.8 billion. So what we're seeing is the volume decreasing compared to yesterday's overall volume. Is that something to worry about? No. And nothing to worry about. I think this is going to organically go up. So that's that. But let's take a look at what's happening. But before I get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So about 11 minutes ago, you guys can see Solana breaches $46 billion market cap for the first time since January 10th, 2022. So a 23 months high, guys. This is something you guys want to look at again. 23 months high. Almost 2 years. Insane. And also, the craziest thing that I can't wrap my head around right now is Solana just flipped both Bitcoin and Ethereum in spot trading volume. Absolutely madness. If you did not see the bigger picture early on, I'm sure a lot of people are feeling left out, and it's already seeming to be like that. I've received so many comments on a day-to-day basis, people saying they missed out big time on Sol. When no one was paying attention to Solana, we were seeing massive institutions speaking about Solana. What does that tell us? We were seeing the likes of Cathie Wood. If you know who Cathie Wood is, you would realize how big this is. She spoke about Solana, and the comparison she made was with ETH. She was saying, it's much faster than Ethereum, and this shows that these guys are ahead of the curve. When I say ahead of the curve, I mean, they're outpacing retail. Because why? Deep down, these guys realize what the potential crypto has. Of course, there's a lot of projects that won't succeed, but the ones that do bring utility, the ones that are being mass used, ecosystems are exploding. These guys see the potential. So what they are doing while other people are panicking is they're picking it up. Not only are they picking it up, these guys are doing research throughout the bear market. And, a lot of big institutions are in on Solana. We've seen Van Eck talk about Sol. We've seen Kathy Wood. She hasn't really said that if they are invested in Solana, but it kind of gives us an indication, and we can start speculating that there could be something along those lines, potentially having Sol in their portfolio. And just a few months back, when we were seeing that news coming out that FTX balance sheet has, of course, a lot of Solana, apparently some institutional investors and some massive whales wanted to pick up that Sol. They wanted to just have an OTC transaction so they don't have to come and sell on the markets. This really shows you where the entire interest level for Sol really is right now. So absolutely mind-boggling day for Sol. Christmas definitely has come early, and you guys can see this for yourself. About 2 hours back I said this, decided to sleep in. As you guys might can tell, I did not make an update late last night. Usually I've been giving you guys back-to-back late night updates, but I wasn't able to do that yesterday. I just wanted to honestly relax, and you guys can see I woke up to the best thing that I could have even thought of, and it says decided to sleep in today, woke up to Solana over $100. So mind-boggling stuff going on right now. So let's take a look at the price now and see what is happening. So the price, man, this is insane. We're back in the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level for the price of BTC, and not only are we just in the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, we are sitting above this resistance. You can literally see this for yourself. There's resistance at $108. We're above this right now, and we still have about 2 hours exactly from now to close out the daily candle. And if the daily candle for Solana closes at this above this resistance, obviously now it's going to turn into support. If it closes above here, let the fireworks begin. We could even see the likes of $122 Sol, and the craziest thing that can happen is Sol pushing up to $130 before the end of the year. So this is going to be really nice to see. The next few hours are really critical. Like I said, if the price of Sol is able to close above this resistance, obviously, like I said, it's playing as a support line now. If it does that, I think Solana has more upside. And I spoke about this yesterday. Now I'm starting to feel like Solana honestly could take over Ethereum. Before I was saying, Ethereum can't be taken over because of its market valuation, first mover advantage and institutional investors. But, as far as institutional investors, what if they start showing confidence towards Solana as well? And we do see a Sol ETF as well. What could happen? There could be something crazy happening, something that could literally change the history of crypto space, because since Ethereum has launched, we've never ever seen a coin that has taken over the Ethereum's spot at number 2. And right now, the way Solana is moving, I know it seems like at this point, Solana just does not want to stop. And again, around this time, I've been reading some comments. I love the way people are thinking. Some people are saying that, it's time to lock in some profits, and locking in some profits will not hurt. Of course, it does not hurt. Right now, when you do see this type of momentum, you do see this type of, much greediness, I would say, you want to start questioning, hey, what, is it time to actually lock some profits and not your full positions? And speaking about locking in profits, literally, if you were picking up some Sol at $26, you're probably up right now about 300%. And if you want to scale some out, lock some in, and either put that into USD or elsewhere, you could do so, because that does not hurt. But right now, the way it's going, I honestly am starting to think there is something we could be not expecting, such as a Sol ETF that could come. If Avalanche is something that they have in books for a potential ETF, what makes us think that Sol can't have an ETF? So it's going to be really interesting to see how the news comes out after the holidays are over. So I'm very excited. But like I said, this right here is historic, and to the Solana family, give yourself a pat on the back. We've made history. And now all I'm waiting for is, guess what? I'm waiting for the Jupiter exchange, to finally do their drop. I cannot wait to see where it ranks. Like, I'm super excited about Jupiter exchange. But history has been made. Love each and every one of you guys. To the people that were accumulating around this range, give yourself a pat on the back. Love you all. I will see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.